What is going on, everybody? It's Lazevo here, back with some more Black Ops 2. Today we're going to talk about a few things. First of which, I apologize. It's been a few days since I've posted a video. It's been like 5 days, and that's longer than I normally like to go. But for any of you that's followed my channel for a while, you know that I have serious hard drive issues with my laptop. I've already had it replaced under warranty once, and I don't even know if they replaced it. I'm beginning to think they might have just reformatted it, because that's what I've been doing. Basically, I have like a bad sector or something, and about every 6 months it causes my computer to just lock up, and then I have to restore it, and it works again for like another 6 months. But that's going to be fixed next week, I'm hoping. I got a buddy named Big Scotty, and he works for the Geek Squad, and he's one of those dudes that's always got to upgrade his computer to like the newest, fastest stuff, and so he said he's going to hook me up with his old hard drive, because he just got like a 256 gig solid state drive, which is a pretty badass drive. But I'm hoping to get his old one, because it blows the doors off the one I got right now. As long as it works and I don't have to reformat, that'd be great. But anyway, I apologize. So that's not really what I want to talk about today. What I want to talk about today is why I will never be YouTube famous. And I was thinking about this a lot. I see a lot of people, you know, their channels get big, their channels blow up, they whatever. And I was thinking that'll probably never be me. Like, I never got into it for that reason, so it doesn't break my heart or anything. But I was thinking about why some people blow up on YouTube and some people don't, and why I will never be big on YouTube. And I saw Blame Truth made a video kind of going over the same sort of thing. And I like to follow guys, you know, like the old school guys, because I started this a few years ago, a couple years ago, and I was following guys like Hutch and Woody's Gamertag and Wings of Redemption and Blame Truth and XCal, like the guy, I don't know, the Godfathers, the originals, right? Maybe you don't count Woody as an original. He kind of got in late, but that's about the time when I started watching, and that's what got me into it. So watching Blame Truth's video made me think about this. Why will I never be YouTube famous? Why won't my channel ever blow up? And there's a couple things. Probably number one is that I'll only post videos that I like. I'll never post a video that I think is boring, that I think is not entertaining, that I think is something I don't want to do. You know, I post things that I like. I like hearing stories. I like talking about, you know, the deeper issues of life. I like funny things that happen in video games. You'll see clips and things like that from me. I like to have fun with it, but you'll never see me post things that I'm not into or that I'm not happy about. I'll never post like a top 5 whatever gameplay. There's so many top 5 gameplays and gaming news. You know, there's people that just sit by Twitter and check out IGN's news website and, you know, Kotaku, a bunch of other gaming news sites. And there's guys that just like sit by that all day, and when some kind of news breaks, they report it to you guys. And I just think, like, I didn't get into this to be a reporter. I didn't get into this to, you know, if it's something really interesting and groundbreaking and whatever, and I have some thoughts on it, maybe you would hear something from me. But for the most part, you're never going to see that. I don't think I've done anything like that on my channel, and it's just not something I'm into. I might do like a game review if I bought a new game, and probably more so to either tell you to go buy it or tell you not to go buy it. You know, if I think it's probably middle of the road, you know, some people like it, some people hate it, then you probably won't hear anything from me. But if I think it's something really bad and I want to save you guys from spending $60 on it, you might hear it from me. But for the most part, I'm not going to do gaming news. I'm not a broadcaster. I'm not whatever. I'm only going to post things that interest me. And what I found on my channel is that means, oh, as I stick Harley with a grenade on the back of his head. Get out of the way, Harley. I hate that. Luckily, I was wearing a flak jacket. But for the most part, what I found is that the people that come to my channel are a lot like me. When you post things that you like, you'll find that you're only going to get subscribers and people that come to your channel that like your stuff, right? Nobody's going to come that doesn't like your stuff. So if you only post the same kind of material, you're going to get the same kind of subscribers. If you want that broad subscriber base, then you got to appeal to the masses. You got to appeal to everybody. You got to give a little something for everyone. And that's not me, because I don't like all of that something, right? I'm not into everything Call of Duty related. You're not going to see montage videos from me probably, because one, I can't edit because I'm way too old to figure that out. And 2, because I don't save up my clips and stuff like that, whatever, you know. I do get the occasional montage-worthy clip, but Just something you'll never see from me, probably, unless I get real ambitious. It takes a lot of time to put into those montages. Yeah, I don't know if you guys have ever done editing, but you should know that any montage you see is there's some work done behind that. There's hours that go into that, and so I tip my hat to those people that make those videos, but that's probably not going to be me either. So like I said, I don't appeal to the masses. I post what I like, and therefore I'm only going to get people that like what I like, which really limits my audience base. Number two, I'm never gonna ride anybody's coattails, or I don't know. I suck your dick for subscribers. I'm not gonna do that. That's not me, right? There's a lot of people that are constantly looking to jump on with the next bigger YouTuber. Maybe like I have 2,000 subscribers. Maybe there's a guy with 3 or 4 that I can collaborate with and partner up with, and what I found is that a lot of times I don't like that dude, right? Most of the time, there's a certain type of person that I like to game with, that I like to hang out with, that I like to talk with, and if you're not that kind of person, I don't want to be dealing with you on a daily basis. I have to deal with enough people I don't like every day at work, and so I don't need any more of this, riding somebody's coattails just because you got some more subs or something. That's not going to be me. I'm not going to blow anybody for subscribers or likes or favorites or whatever. That's not going to be me. So that probably limits, not to say I don't get along with a lot of people. It's just there's certain people, if you're into this for the wrong reason, if you're not somebody cool to play with and cool to hang out with, I'm just not going to collaborate with you. Why would I ever do that? I've met some really cool people, though. Guys like, obviously, Broseph Stalin and me, we've been rolling together for a long time. 6 Pound Soft is another, fairly big YouTuber. 8 Thoughts, fairly big YouTuber. All those guys are pretty cool to hang out with, pretty funny to just game with and mess around with. And so I've met those guys casually. I didn't go chasing anybody. And, I'm just throwing names out there. Madness, I game with him all the time now. He's great. Ford, 3984. I think I got that right this time. But all those guys I've met through YouTube, and I continue to play with those guys, not because they have big channels or whatever. I like gaming with them. I like talking with them. Probably the third thing is I have way too much fun with the game to ever be gameplay based. And what I mean by that is I don't run only the overpowered guns, and I say that as I'm showing you a PDW gameplay, but right now I'm going for diamond SMGs, which means I got to use all of them, and I like using different things, and I like using different score streaks. And if you watch the guys with big games, they're typically not playing with a party, which is not me. I always play with a full party, just because I like hanging out, I like talking, I like the social aspect of it. And I run different guns and different attachments, and I kind of mix it up a lot. And when you do that, you kind of it sort of hurts yourself, because you don't get to grow accustomed to one weapon and how it reacts, and one set of kill streaks and routes and things like that. You got to mix it up, and I don't ever want games to get boring. I always said from the beginning, if I'm not having fun, I'm not going to do it. And so I just look for ways to continue to have fun. If I get bored, which I get bored pretty easy, I got like ADHD. So if I get bored, I'll mix it up. I'll throw different guns in there, whatever. And I'm not getting those 100 kill games. I'm playing with beast players. I mean, a lot of the guys I play with are pretty damn good, and I consider myself decent. But there's guys that are just much better than me, very really great. And so when you play with guys like that, it makes it really hard to get good gameplay. So I'm never going to be a gameplay channel. I've always said my channel is going to be based on me, my personality, my voice. Maybe I'll talk about something interesting to you guys. I don't know. But there's a lot of factors that go in, I guess, to me not being YouTube famous. I have a life. I have a job. I have a daughter. A lot of these things take time. I can't sit by Twitter. I can't sit all day and think about videos. I have things to do in the real world. I suggest everyone do those things in the real world. I finally got that asshole by the piano. I don't know if you've been following. That guy killed me like 3 times because I'm an idiot. I didn't see him on the VSAT, but got your ass. But anyway, that's why I'll never be YouTube famous, because I have a life. I only make videos that I like. I'm not going to blow anybody for subs, and I'm just going to be me. And I hope you guys like it. And if you don't, there's probably another channel for you. So thanks for watching, guys. Talk to you later.